Welcome to Maxinutrifacts, where we turn nutrition science into practical advice for your daily life. Today, we are tackling a topic that affects millions of people every single month: dysmenorrhea, or as we commonly know it, menstrual cramps. If you are watching this, you probably know the drill: the dull aching, the sharp pains, the lower back throbbing, and a desire to just cancel your plans and stay in bed. For years, the standard advice has been take a painkiller and wait it out. But what if the grocery store held just as many answers as the pharmacy? Today, we are going to build a comprehensive 10-minute guide on how to eat to reduce menstrual pain. Before we dive into the specific foods, we need to understand the biochemistry of why you are in pain. It is not random. It is largely driven by compounds called prostaglandins. Think of prostaglandins as the cleanup crew for your uterus. They trigger the muscles to contract so you can shed the uterine lining. A certain amount is necessary, but when your body produces too many prostaglandins, those contractions become intense and painful, cutting off oxygen to the muscle tissue temporarily. That is the cramp you feel. The goal of nutritional therapy is to lower inflammation and reduce the production of these specific chemicals. So where do we start? We start with a mineral that acts as nature's muscle relaxant: magnesium. Magnesium effectively blocks calcium from entering the muscle cells, which helps the uterus relax rather than spasm. One of the most enjoyable sources of magnesium is dark chocolate. We are not talking about sugary milk chocolate, but rather chocolate that is 70% cocoa or higher. It is rich in magnesium and antioxidants. Having a square or two during your cycle is not just a treat. It is a therapeutic choice. Another powerhouse for magnesium is leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. These vegetables do double duty. Not only do they relax the muscles, but they are also packed with iron. Since you lose iron during menstruation, replenishing these stores is vital to fighting off that heavy period fatigue. If you struggle to eat salads when you are in pain, try sautéing spinach with a little garlic or blending a handful into a smoothie where you won't even taste it. Moving on from minerals to healthy fats, we have to talk about omega-3 fatty acids. If magnesium treats the symptom by relaxing the muscle, omega-3s treat the root cause by lowering inflammation. These healthy fats actually inhibit the production of the prostaglandins we discussed earlier. The best sources are fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout. Eating these consistently throughout the month builds up your body's anti-inflammatory reserves. If you follow a plant-based diet, you can get these benefits from flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Try adding a tablespoon of chia seeds to your oatmeal or yogurt every morning leading up to your cycle. Now, let's discuss hydration and fruit. It seems counterintuitive to drink more water when you already feel bloated and puffy, but dehydration actually triggers your body to retain more water. Drinking plenty of water flushes your system and reduces that uncomfortable bloating pressure. To help this process, look for foods rich in potassium, specifically bananas. Just as runners eat bananas to stop leg cramps, the potassium helps prevent uterine cramping. Additionally, citrus fruits like oranges and lemons provide vitamin C, which helps your body absorb the iron from the greens we mentioned earlier. We cannot talk about natural pain relief without mentioning spices, specifically ginger and turmeric. Studies have suggested that therapeutic doses of ginger can be as effective as common over-the-counter painkillers for some women. Ginger lowers prostaglandin levels and is also fantastic for the nausea that often accompanies severe cramps. Grating fresh ginger into hot water with a slice of lemon is a comforting, effective ritual. Turmeric contains curcumin, which is one of the most potent anti-inflammatory compounds in nature. However, nutrition is not just about what you add. It is also about what you subtract. There are specific foods that act like fuel for the fire of inflammation. The first villain is excessive salt. Salt increases water retention, which increases pressure in the pelvic area and worsens pain. The second is caffeine. Caffeine is a vasoconstrictor, meaning it narrows your blood vessels. This restricts blood flow to the uterus and can make cramps much more intense. Try to switch to herbal tea during your heavy days. Finally, try to limit red meat and refined sugars. Red meat contains arachidonic acid, which the body uses to create those pain-causing prostaglandins, while sugar causes energy crashes and mood swings. So, to summarize, a perfect anti-cramp day would look like this. Start your morning with a warm ginger tea and oatmeal with walnuts and bananas. For a snack, have a piece of dark chocolate and some pumpkin seeds. And for dinner, a grilled salmon fillet with a side of steamed spinach and brown rice. By consistently choosing these anti-inflammatory foods, you're giving your body the tools it needs to manage pain naturally. Thank you for watching Maxinutrifacts. We hope this helps you have a more comfortable cycle